the comrades who are running our election campaign, for organizing this historic and unprecedented moment of getting our candidates to make a public pledge. We have never done this. This is the first time, and we should applaud our election organizers, from the Acting Secretary General to Comrade Mbalula and all the others in all the provinces as well. And of course, all our volunteers in their thousands and thousands, and not least of all of you as our candidates. Thank you very much for availing yourselves for the service to our people. And tonight, you are here and you have made your pledge. Thank you for being here. This evening, throughout the length and the breadth of our country, nearly 10,000 ANC local government candidates have made a solemn pledge, an underlying solemn pledge to the people of South Africa. The candidates have made this pledge as part of the ANC's commitment to do better and to be better. They have just pledged to correct what has gone wrong and to fix our mistakes. As I have been going around the country, I've been received by thousands and thousands of our people, where we have, with humility, presented ourselves to our people and humbly informed them that, yes, we have made mistakes. There are also areas where we have done well. But we have also said we are going to do better, because we are the African National Congress. And that statement has been warmly and broadly accepted by our people. As part of the renewal and rebuilding process of our organization, the ANC, we, working together with our communities, have chosen candidates who have and enjoy the support and confidence of the communities that they are expected to serve. We have sought to involve ordinary community members in our candidate selection process so that our candidates understand that their first responsibility is to the people that they represent and not themselves. The candidates that are gathered here and across the country in all our 9 provinces reflect the diversity of the people of our country. These are men and women from our villages, from our towns, from our cities, from our metros. These are men and women of all languages in our country, all cultures, and all races, who together represent the interests and aspirations of a united South African nation. These men and women, our candidates, bring together a powerful combination of youth, experience, knowledge, and capability. If there ever have been moments where I have taken great pride as I go around the country, a moment which has been so warmly embraced by our people, is when we present youthful candidates like Boitumelo to our people. And as we do that, that is when our people say, this is the transformation, the renewal, and the rebuilding that we have been yearning for as the African National Congress. Also, as I go around the country and tell our people that at the very least 46% of our candidates are women, much more than any other party. Together they represent hope and a promise that we will together succeed in building a better life for all our people. These candidates have, this evening, pledged to serve the people of our country in their various municipalities with honesty, with integrity and dedication, and to do so with humility and selflessly as well. They have undertaken to be responsive, inclusive, and accountable. They have pledged to put the interests of you, the people of South Africa, first. Through the pledge that they have signed, they have consequentially committed themselves to be responsive. And they have also committed themselves to be available to the people in our communities on a 24/7 basis. They have also, whether they know it or not, publicized their cell numbers so that our people must be able to reach them anytime. They have taken a pledge, and this is important. They have taken a pledge to end corruption, to end fraud and patronage, no matter what form it takes and no matter who is involved. Most importantly, they have committed themselves to strive each and every day to improve the lives of the people of South Africa, the people that they serve. In making this pledge, they undertake not to rest until all the people in the communities they serve, yes, have proper services, have proper houses, clean water, reliable electricity, sanitation, proper roads, and clean towns and cities without litter scattered all over our towns. Our towns are dirty and filthy right now. These candidates, when elected as councillors, are going to clean up. That is the instruction I am issuing today. The instruction I'm issuing. Yesterday, I was in the Free State, in Mangaung, I was in Welkom, and I went to 6 areas. And as we were traveling around, our towns, our townships, our suburbs are just filthy, full of litter all over. And I am now committing you as future councillors to clean up our towns, to clean up our townships, and to make South Africa clean. Yes, these candidates will not stand by as our roads fall into disrepair or raw sewage flows in the streets of our towns and our townships. They will make sure that street lights work and that there are places in every community where children can play in safety. This means that they will work together as individual councillors and as a collective to fix municipal finances and systems, to improve billing and revenue collection, to ensure that service providers, both big and small, are paid on time and that council budgets are spent wisely and there is no underspending or misspending of council funds. As the African National Congress, we undertake to do these things, not only because it is what our people expect and deserve, but also because functioning local government is vital to the recovery of our economy, vital to investment, and also vital to job creation. Every city, every town must be a place where business can thrive and where investors can be confident that they will achieve sustainable returns as they create jobs. We make this pledge because we know that we have not always lived up to the expectation of our people. We know that there are areas where we have disappointed our people, where services have not been delivered, where corruption and mismanagement have taken hold, where infrastructure has not been properly maintained. And this is the message that we have put forward in our manifesto, and this is the message that we are also putting forward in our campaign processes. And as we put this message forward, we do so with humility, and our people are accepting this humility that they see in us. And they are therefore saying, we will invest more and further confidence in you, because we know that as the African National Congress, you are capable of doing much better than what you have done. We know that there are councillors who have not listened to the concerns of our people. We know that there are councillors who have not sought to explain to our people the problems that they have encountered in not being able to provide better services. We know that some of our councillors have not offered solutions to our people. We know that some of our councillors have also grown distant from our communities and have in the process appeared arrogant and unconcerned. This comes to an end with this election. This, comrades, is what we are determined to end. Even in the midst of the devastating COVID-19 pandemic, we have made clear and demonstrable progress in implementing the mandate we received in the 2019 national and provincial elections. Yes, we've done everything we can and can do much more to confront corruption and state capture. We have rebuilt public institutions and have started to revitalize state-owned enterprises. We have undertaken mass public employment programs and driven far-reaching reforms. We have demonstrated that we will not stand by for wrongdoing, no matter who is involved. We will not protect any ANC leader, public representative, or member who faces charges of corruption or other serious offenses. The law must take its course and justice must be done in South Africa. And though there will be days when the tasks of renewal and rebuilding will be difficult, when correcting our own mistakes may be very painful, we are determined to restore our movement and rebuild our country, and to unite the African National Congress, and by so doing, unite the people of South Africa as well. We are now asking for a mandate to ensure that the renewal of the African National Congress that is based on the values of our movement takes place at local level. We are asking for a mandate to build partnerships with communities, with workers, with businesses, with non-governmental organizations, to improve the living conditions of our people and create better opportunities for all. I wish, as President of the African National Congress, to commend all ANC candidates who have taken this solemn pledge this evening. I commend you, comrades, as you are seated here and as you are seated in all the other venues in our other 8 provinces. I commend you for having put yourselves forward to serve the people of our country and to strive to do all you can to ensure that our people get a better life. You have committed yourselves before the nation to use your energies, your knowledge, your experience, your capabilities to respond to the needs of our people. And tonight, by making this pledge, you have taken on your shoulders the responsibility of driving progressive change in communities, of building partnerships, and of finding new, creative, and innovative solutions to the challenges that our people are facing. You have promised to take nothing from the people of our country. Through this pledge, that's what you have said. You have also promised to accept no inducement. You have also promised to commit no fraud. You have also promised, comrades, to disavow any form of nepotism or of patronage. But you have also promised to respect the women and the girls of our country as you serve our people. As the nation prepares to vote on the 1st of November, please remember that you will be held to the commitments that you have made this evening. Having signed this pledge is your bond. It is your commitment. Not only by the organization that you represent, because we will hold you to this pledge tonight, but by the people that you are going to be elected to serve. This is a pledge that you must carry with you wherever you go, in case walebala, in case we are khohlwa, ihlale ilapha le pledge ila esikhwameni so that you can remind yourself what you have pledged to do. I carry my constitution all the time. That is the constitution I swore as president to abide by. So I'd like you to carry your pledge all the time. This pledge must be in your office, it must be in your car, it must be at your home, it must be under your pillow, it must be all over. This pledge must be your bond. Yes, it must be shared with residents in your ward and the businesses in your area. In fact, here is my suggestion. Comrade Mbalula, there is my suggestion. This pledge must be printed, large, framed, with your signature in your office as a councillor. But most importantly, comrades, this pledge must be in your heart. It must be evident also in your actions. It must show itself in the way that you conduct yourself and in the way that you apply yourself to the implementation of your mandate. On the 1st of November, the voters of this country will put their faith and their hope for a better life in your hands. I have every confidence, comrades, that you will prove yourselves worthy of this greatest of honors. As Comrade Kgalema said, there is no greater honor than to be chosen, and most importantly, to be chosen by the members of your own community to serve them, and by extension, to serve the people of South Africa. Comrades, I present you to the nation with your pledges, and I know that you will not let the people of South Africa down. Go ahead and serve our people. Thank you very much.